this short task for us to do right here in class in the next time is almost 8:40. Let's say in the next 10 minutes. Okay, then after this, we'll take questions, then I show you your assignment, and we'll call it a day. So I want to get the total per month. I want to get the total for each month. Okay, the total amount for each month. Okay, now, how can I do that? Who is going to help me? Let me close this in so that we can see it clearly. So how can we do that? I want to get the total. I want to get the total for each month. I can use sum if. Okay, sum if. Very good, very good. So we know the formula to use. Good. Some people are still saying count. After all the shouting and explanation that we did today, I said total. When I said total and you're saying count, how does it correlate? You did not even say count if again. Okay, so I'm using sum if. Good. Now, what are the months in the first instance? What are the months? This is how we need to think. Imagine you are given this data and they say, okay, so what is the total spent for each month? First and foremost, what are the months exactly? What are the months? Let's reason together. Okay, so take it as I also don't know anything about this. So what are the months in the first instance? Or how can I get the months? Okay, so I think I can see an answer there. Use match. How does that correlate? That's how she use match. Extract from dates. Very good. So I can see that nobody will teach you how to. They can only, or they won't teach you how to think about how to apply it. Okay, so you see an issue like that. How can you resolve the issue? Someone suggested we extract the month from the date first. So let's extract the month from the date. I'm going to insert a new column here, and I'll call this months. So how do I extract the months from the date? That is another question. So this is like a recap of what we've done so far. So how do I extract the months from the dates? I need to get the month's name. I know that that month function will be easy. I know that if I say that month function, it will be very, very easy. So how can I extract the month's name? What is that formula that we use to get the month's name out? Somebody has given the answer, but I won't acknowledge that. I won't acknowledge that first. The answer is here, looking at me already. I need to get the month name. Month name. Someone said dated, date difference. How? Date difference, I said it gives you the number of days or the number of months or the number of years between 2 days. I need to get the month name. Someone said I should use month. When month will give you the month number. Wow. Alright, so the only person here is Ojo Matthew. I said I should use the function. Okay, I think someone else has posted it as well. So equals to text, open brackets, I select the date, comma, then the format is MM. And then close brackets. Do you see that? Then I press enter and it gives me the month name. It shows that you all need to do what's it called? Quick recap. You all need to go and do a recap of that video where we taught date and time functions. I believe you have downloaded it on your system. So go and rewatch it. So that when you see it in the test, you won't select the wrong thing. I'm going to double click this. And then, you see, it extracts the month's name out for me. Okay, so the months are available are what? April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So it's April to November. Okay, so I can easily bring April to November here. April, May, and I'll highlight these two. Highlight the two and double click here or click and drag to fill down automatically. Okay, so I'm going to be dropping the attendance very soon. The total is what? What will the total be? Equal to sum if. The range for the month is what? I will highlight this all the way down, comma. The criteria is what? This, comma. The sum range is the amount column. Highlight it all the way down, and then I'll close my brackets. So I'll use my absolute reference here. And then I press enter. I'll come back here, double click, and it effects it automatically. Okay, so, and that is where we're going to stop for today. That is where we're going to end the class for today. Let me quickly drop the attendance link while I take questions as well. So if you have questions, not questions like, can you repeat something like this, when you can easily watch it on the video, okay? Any other questions, I'll be willing to take them now. You can signify by raising your hand. All right. So I already said questions like recap won't be taken. Okay. You were thinking the total would have been multiple criteria. So what is the multiple criteria you're using there? You're not seeing my full screen. How many of you are not seeing my full screen? Can you signify? But if you can see my full screen, please also let me know. People say they're not seeing my full screen. Is that true? I hope you can see my screen. So Olubi Victoria, can you see that? Okay, so everyone can see my full screen. So please work on it on your end. Okay. Chigo Zirim, can you raise your hand so I will unmute you to speak? Okay, I want to ask you some questions. So we have the form, the attendance, the link to the attendance being posted. Okay, so yeah, the people that have their hands raised. Anthony Igbinedion. Anthony Igbinedion. Kindly unmute yourself and speak. Okay, some people are using phone. You won't see the full screen if you are using phone. At times it will give you issues. Okay, so Anthony Igbinedion is not ready. You don't guess it. Can you unmute yourself?
Hello, sir. Are you hearing me now?
You don't guess it, please go ahead. Mr. Anthony will come back to you.
Okay, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
I just wanted to know how you removed your grid lines so it made the work look really neat.
Oh, okay, so all you have to do is just click and drag, okay? So I just clicked and drag to close it. And click and drag to open it back. That's all. Alright. So I hope you get that.
Sorry, I meant the part where it's really blank, like the whole thing. There are no lines on it. Yes.
It's on your view tab. I've showed that before. On your view ribbon tab, where you have grid lines. So you can uncheck it. And you have that, okay? I hope that's clear. That's taken now. Anthony Igbinedion. Anthony Igbinedion. Can you unmute yourself now?
Okay. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, everybody. My question is, you use some ifs and okay, let me say some ifs. What I want, because the logical the function we did, I'm trying to use the if function, but it will return to me as a hash name with question mark, like an error. So I don't know whether this one will still work. So I'm using the Windows 2010. So that is my question.
Okay, so the hash name error that you're having, what does it mean?
When I check it, they say it's an error based on whether maybe whether there is a there are some missing something.
We don't have time.
Hello?
I said, can you be fast, sir? I'm listening to you.
Okay. Maybe there is either a column or a space that have not been treated. So I don't really. So that was it. So I don't know why it's returning, and I tweak everything to the best of my knowledge, but I'm not getting the results. So
okay, let me just confirm that. Let me just confirm that. Let me confirm. Okay, the ifs function became available in the 2016 version of Microsoft Excel. Previous versions don't support this function. All right, so Mr. Anthony, the reason why you're having name error is because your Excel does not have the ifs function.
How it will not still happen in this one if I start practicing?
Okay, so there's every.
It's going to still be the same error. So I have not ceased to just tell this thing.
Okay, so the sum ifs function was introduced in Excel 2007. It's available in 2010 as well. So you should not have any issue with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank
All
you, sir.
right. Doing. Can you unmute yourself again? Kindly unmute yourself. Yeah.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah. Good evening.
So my question is regarding the matching function that we did earlier. I was asking if we have duplicate entries. For example, we have the same dates in the lookup array that we use. Will that be a problem, or will it put up different values in the cell for the return value?
It's not a problem if you have duplicate dates there. So what it simply means, remember I said for the VLOOKUP function, you need to make sure that your lookup is a unique value. Okay. So in any case where it's not a unique value, it will only return the first value that it encounters. That's all. Okay. It will just return the first value that it encounters. That's all. Okay. So that's the reason why most times when we use the VLOOKUP or index match, we are working with a unique value. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Oyinlola, kindly unmute yourself quickly.
Good evening, Mr. Malik. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay, so I noticed that we didn't remove formula from the spreadsheet we just worked on. Is that optional?
The reason why I didn't remove formula was because I was not deleting any column that could cause an error, and this is like the last time I'm going to work on that column. Okay, so I might not go back to it for anything. Okay. But if there's any situation where I notice that not removing the formula will cause an error, then yes, I'll just simply copy and paste values.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Joy Ajibola.
Hi, good evening, and
good evening.
Thanks for today. Okay, I'm having an issue. I don't understand why. My F4 function has been working before now. All of a sudden, once I click on it, it either mutes the speaker or stuff. I don't know if I've changed the setting somewhere. I've tried checking it on Google to know what I've done wrong.
Well, I would say you've probably changed the setting somewhere. Okay. If it doesn't work, you can try the function key. Hold your function key down and press the F4 key as well. Okay. Hold your function key down and press the F4 key. Okay, and see if that will work. If that does not work as well, then you will have to just manually input it. Okay. Did you get that?
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
I'll try.
All right. Okay, those that are saying they got logged out, they need the attendance. I've posted that. Okay, so we're rounding up now. Yeah, the assignment. Let me see. So I think what I would do for the assignment is I'm going to send us what's it called? I'm going to send us a particular file for the assignment. Okay. I'm going to send us a particular file for the assignment. Let me see if this is it. Is it the one? Okay, so I think it is. No. Okay. It is. I think I should be able to use this. All right. So for this one, you have your data on this sheet. Okay. You have your data on this sheet, and all you have to do is get the value required here. Olubi Victoria, you said you're unable to fill the attendance sheet. I'm asking for your ID. You are not responding. kindly drop your ID in the chat box. All right, so these are the questions you have to answer. How many employees are there? How many male employees? How many employees are in the sales department? How many are frequent travelers? What is the sum of salary of the employees in the technology department? What is the sum of salary of females in the human resource department? And so on and so forth. Okay, so just 8 questions in total. This is your assignment 1. Okay, so inside each one of these sheets, you have to use your count ifs, some ifs, any one of them, okay? But you have to use the function inside itself. Don't just put the value there, okay? Let it be the function generating the answer. All right, so that is your first assignment. That's assignment number 1. Then assignment number 2. Okay, I think I can only take 1 for now. Then I'll give the next one next time. I'll give the next one next time. Okay, let me close this. Kindly send this Excel for us to practice what we've learned. Akindele Alao, is this your first time? Is this your first time in class? Akindele Alao. Is this your first time? No. Okay. So well, the Excel file is the same Excel file I've been using. I believe you have the Excel file. Since this is not your first time in class, then you should have this Excel file. Okay. Mr. Benjamin Matthew, we've sent the link about how many times now? Can someone resend the link for Mr. Benjamin before I close the class? I'm about to end the class now. Mr. Benjamin, the link has been sent. Please kindly fill your attendance. I'm about to end the class. So that is the assignment I'm going to send to us. Okay, that is the assignment I'm going to send to us. So that will be recorded as assignment 1. Okay, assignment 1. So assignment 1. So we'll receive assignment 2 in the next class. Submission date. Now, people have left the class. The submission date is unfailingly before Wednesday, 6 p.m. Okay, unfailingly before Wednesday, 6 p.m. Once it is 6 p.m. and you are trying to submit on the link, okay, it won't allow you to. So once you see that you are unable to submit, just know that that is the end. Okay, so I'm going to send the assignments through WhatsApp. All right, I'll send the assignments through WhatsApp. I'm immediately after the class now. Okay, so any other questions before I call it a day?